Here's Poems again, 2015, and guys, a new project. This time out, we're looking at 13 Serpentine Drive, which actually starts somewhere down memory lane. If we turn the clocks back to the 90s underground, wow, when Omen and I were in the band Apostle Void, which went from 1990 to 92, disbanding because Omen moved to Florida. Alright, so we went our separate ways, but still stayed in contact. Both of us still worked on music and kept in contact with one another. And I had the yearly pleasure of going down to Florida to visit, because obviously I was going to head south because of the beaches, because of the warmth. Oh yeah, better than coming up here to cold and dismal Pennsylvania. So my trips to Florida were always, I always look forward to doing that, and getting together with the people he was working with at any given project. So as it happened, in '94, I formed the underground goth band Savior Sect down in Florida. He was busy working on Roses for Isabella, so I would come down again, hang out with those guys. And one year I came down and found that Omen gave up singing lead vocals, and they had a female singer at that point, Loretta Sexx. So got to hang out with the new lineup, and yeah, kind of had a good time. And before I came home, and that was basically it. Just kind of went back to trading demo tapes back and forth with one another. And yeah, and I can recall, I believe this was probably around 96 or so, I received the demo with Loretta's vocals. Me and Anastasia were sitting there with Savior Sect. We'd listen to the stuff, and I was just amazed at how much better their demo was than ours. So some positiveness came with that, though. I did feel slightly depressed listening to their music, but I did like it a lot, and it did have a positive influence in that it made me work a lot harder at things. So basically, out of that kind of friendly rivalry I had with Omen and his gothic band, and my own, the North and South being covered by the two bands. In fact, Roses for Isabella, Savior Sect, the only two underground goth bands that mattered back in the day. But in any case, yeah, so 97's Lissard demo and Fear from the Shadows from Savior Sect, really me working hard at or being inspired by the music that Omen was doing down in Florida. So over the years, it so happened that Savior Sect did outlive Roses in the original run of both bands. I was still active with Savior Sect in the, through the mid 2000s, and Roses split sometime at 97 or 98, somewhere in there. But the legacy lived on, and then continued to influence me, and I really got to know the songs and listen to them through the years, even up to present day, and became a real fan of the music, a real fan of Loretta's vocals. And it so happened that we had the chance encounter of talking to each other this year in 2015 on Facebook, and I was such that it was kind of, well, are you working, with anybody, or working on anything? And she said no, and to me it became pretty much of a no-brainer. So such was born 13 Serpentine Drive between Loretta and I, and we're currently working on some songs. On the fourth one, which I'm doing right now, kind of exploring, taking theater and music and art and trying to combine all these things together. We are working on stories from the past, a little bit earlier than our 90s underground adventures, going back to the decades of the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, and taking our love of Pulp Fiction and actually bringing together fictional stories and fictional characters and combining that with different musical genres so far, obviously stretching and drawing on our gothic past, as well as doing stuff a little more aggressive and really looking to see what our strengths and weaknesses and limitations may be, if there are any to be had. And so we're early on right now, 4 songs in, but I'm really enjoying this, and so I am going to keep you guys updated on the progress of the new project, 13 Serpentine Drive. Here's Poem signing out for now. I'll catch you guys later.